This one's short and sweet. The root of depression is a lack of expression, a lack of self-expression. You're not expressing your dreams, your desires, your goals, your vision, and so we get depressed by that because we know we've got something inside of us that we want to experience on the outside of us, but we also know that we're not translating that internal image into an external experience. And the root of a lack of self-expression is a lack of self-esteem. Okay? Now, what causes a lack of self-esteem? For me, the root of lack of self-esteem in my experience and in my work with myself personally and with so many others is a lack of self-respect. If you don't respect yourself, you're going to have a low estimation of yourself, aka lowest self-esteem. And if you have low self-esteem, you're not going to engage in the habits, the thinking, the systems, the processes that somebody does engage in who is manifesting and effecting the same expression that you wish you had in your life. Expression here being a manifestation of your dreams, desires, goals, etc. So where it all starts for every single man, from my perspective, is it all starts with self-respect. In fact, I would go so far as to say that when you start to understand your shadow, a big component of the things that are your desires, dreams, and goals are actually your covert contract with the universe for when you will allow yourself to feel self-respect, aka when I have the Ferrari, the bag, the girl, the body, then I will feel self-respect. Then I will be worthy of self-respect. And the reason why you might be making that covert contract unwittingly is because of a lack of self-esteem. However, if you're constantly putting the estimation of your worth on external things, you will be a bottomless pit of depression. Because nothing external can validate you, right? Dan Sullivan talks about this in the book with his co-author, The Gap versus the Game. That is gap thinking, and you're always never going to be anywhere good in your mind and therefore in your life. A book worth reading, by the way. The root of depression is the lack of expression. The root of lack of self-expression is a lack of self-esteem. And the root of lack of self-esteem is self-respect. So if our goals, desires, and dreams are really unwittingly our covert contracts with the universe for when we will allow ourselves to feel self-respect, then we must start with doing things and living in a way that taps into, and unlocks self-respect. Start with that. Make that your daily focus. Self-esteem will start to rise, grow, and then you will begin to transform into the type of person that does express the goals, dreams, and desires that you carry right now. Okay? So the pursuit of self-respect, I believe, is the chief cornerstone for a man to start to progress in his life. And it can be varied for every individual. Different men, different people need different things to experience self-respect. It might be in your daily structure. It might be in putting down vices. It might be in changing your environment. It could be in beginning to changing your thoughts, your words, right? It could be in beginning to take care of yourself physically from a health perspective. It could be all the above. It could be something else altogether. The point is, what are you doing? What did you do today that increased your self-respect just by a little bit? And I'll end it with this. If you want to take it down to a little atom, a little mustard of the kernel, a little mustard seed, a little tiny thing, the simplest and fastest way I've ever found for a man to start building his self-respect is with his say-do ratio. Do what you say you're going to do. And the closer that is to 100%, the more self-respect you'll feel. I bet you, if you're feeling a lot of frustration, anxiety, etc. in your life, look around and ask yourself, how many things have I said I will do that I don't do, haven't done? Hey, hey buddy, I'll send you that link. I'll send you that email tomorrow. Hey, I'll follow up with you this week. Hey, I'll call you later today. And you don't do those things. Or the things you tell yourself, I'm going to start this fitness program, or I'm going to go through that program or course, or I'm going to read these 3 books, I'm going to do X, or one day I'm going to start on, Most of y'all are absolutely bankrupt on your say-do ratios. So then you don't respect yourself. You don't trust yourself. So then you have low self-esteem. So then, of course, you're not expressing yourself, expressing your life. Self-respect is where it's at, boys. And the simplest place that any man can start without having to spend money on any sort of program, course, etc. Not that you shouldn't be investing in content, courses, mentors, masterminds, whatever's right for you. Not that you shouldn't be investing in all that. But what I'm saying is you don't have to invest in all that to start. Self-respect is free. Start with your say-do ratio. Watch what happens.